Welcome on in, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Let's see. We got Confused Quaddle. We got Rish. We got Layla Bayla. We got Lead Crow. Badum Tish. We got Pseudowolf. Digital Trash. We got Strawberry Kiwi Juice. Keyblade War Hero. We got Average Chubby Guy. We got Buck the Wolf Bear. Welcome on in. Glad to have you. It is Tuesday. And after last week's break, welcome on in, Times. Glad to have you. Crows are really good at making murders. we got, hold up. I got the, there we go. But yeah, we are returning to Danganronpa. It is Tuesday. We are here. Watch out, Togo's gonna say game word. I've had a couple of people warn me that Togo's about to say some shit. And depending on how bad it is, the fact that I feel like I've been warned multiple times about it makes me think that it's probably something I won't say, but might just like word around. In case anyone just happens to be listening and isn't watching their screen. But yeah, it is Tuesday, which means we're joined by the ever-amazing Marshmallow Bears. Let me go ahead and mute. Hey Marsh, you there?
Whoa.
Yes, excellent, awesome. Wait, hella sus? I love that emote. But yeah, let me go and move over to the game. Also, we got Marsh's PNG tuber working. I don't know what changed. I think what service am I even using? Marshmallow Bears. I haven't included in the stream title, so if you want to follow him, he does comfy like art and gaming streams. And if you watch him play Pikmin, you will die inside.
I'm not that bad at it.
You aren't that bad. It's just the Pikmin 1 Pikmin are so fucking stupid. They are very
They're
not
so
smart creatures.
dumb.
They're very dumb. I'm gonna at some point probably go back and replay Pikmin 1 on stream because I've forgotten how dumb they were. I'm wondering to see if it's as bad as I remember. All right. Yeah, we were hello, yes. OBS, are you gonna see there's the game. OBS? Game capture? Oh, it's because it's trying to capture Placid Plastic Duck. That's why. That's why. I forgot I didn't change that back from the charity stream. OBS? Oh, fuck me. It's not full screen. We're still recovering from the charity stream a little bit.
No.
All right, we're here. There's been a murder. So last time, what even happened last time? That was like 2 weeks ago. A guy wearing this mask showed up to try and kill Makoto. We decided to try and break into the headmaster's room. It was Grimace. It's always Grimace's fault. Yeah, we tried to break into the headmaster's room, and then when we were like, "Hey Toko, go get the thing," and then Toko was like, "But there's a dead body there," and then we found this dead body. Welcome on, Speak. Glad to have you. We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. We're finally getting the good usage of the the flashbacks, as opposed to the 6 repeats of the ultimate despair. Also, welcome on to Pikmin PD. Glad to have you. Sorry I missed you earlier. But why? How did they wind up dead in here? The heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you.
How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least. Huh? How can you tell? Well, I think I see the outline of her chest and just the general shape of the body.
Also, someone made Badum Tish made a good point that this person is wearing high heels.
Yeah, they look like Kyoko's heels. Because Kyoko had boots. So I was like, huh, those are her shoes, I think.
I've been moderately spoiled for this. I know for a fact it's not Kyoko. Like, Kyoko is not the victim.
Ah. Okay.
Because someone sent me like a Danganronpa TikTok, where it's like a normal person in Danganronpa, and at some point there, she's like, okay, so the only person who isn't here is Kyoko. That means the dead body must be Kyoko. What are you talking about? Kyoko's like right outside. Welcome on, Atomica. Glad to have you.
Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl.
Really? Then it could be. Let's just tear the mask clean up.
Come on.
Wait, don't! But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out towards the mask, and in the next instant... It is spectacular. It's funny, honestly funnier the second time. the degree to which she just gets yoked. There's blind...
She has to be like a superhuman to survive that.
Well, they're all like, the ultimates. Ultimate murderer.
Like, how do you survive a fucking explosion?
Okay, but there probably wasn't much shrapnel, so this is just like a basically concussive explosion. Unless, like, you know...
Bone?
Yeah, I guess the bones could probably do some damage. Also, welcome on, Ocean. I'm glad to have you. She is... I do love the posing, though. Like, the posing and the structure of the CG.
It conveys the absolute speed. She goes fucking flying.
She does just knocked clean onto her ass. Like, good God. Also, where's her? She does have shoes. It's hard to tell with like the one that's higher up. Like, but the lower position one, it's easier. Here's like the way shadows works.
Out?
That's how she's trying to get. That's how she's trying to get fucking Byakuya interested in her. She's like, Byakuya, I got my feet out. Byakuya's like,
I can just imagine they're at the like breakfast, and like Toko like passes like food with her feet because she's an absolute fucking menace.
That's a power
like, Toko,
move.
can you pass the salt? And she just like slides it over with her toe.
To be fair, if you can do that, that is a power move. You have established dominance on everyone in that conversation.
Also, no, I'm not taking that food you just passed.
This is just Toko getting what she deserves before she says the gamer words. This is preemptive justice.
I can't wait for Toko to drop some like absolute demonetization worthy stuff.
I'm dropping frames again. Fuck me. I might have to lower the stream quality. We will see. I'll keep an eye on it. It's not
Seems
too
fine
bad.
on my end.
Okay. And just something for me to keep an eye on then. There's a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It 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 blew up. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. Pokemon Trek, I'm glad to have you. But then, hurry up, put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached back and pulled it back down to earth. You're not escaping this place without me, you fuck. Get in the fire, Makoto. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Sploosh.
Sploosh.
I do love the guy from Wind Waker. Sploosh.
Yeah, Wind Waker. Sploosh.
Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. He didn't pay his medical bills, get his ass back down here. I guess that took care of it.
What the hell, man? It exploded?
Rish makes a good point that I was considering bringing up. Byakuya just gives Makoto the bucket of water instead of doing it himself.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Makoto, I don't want to dirty my hands with pouring water on a flaming corpse. That's what people like you who don't have money. He's too classy for that.
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now, the body.
What?
It's burned to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man.
If your steak doesn't look like this, what are you doing? Oh.
Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again.
But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh?
What?
If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be.
There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko.
Kyoko? Then that body... It's... Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko.
But, I mean, who else?
There is one other person.
In other words...
The mastermind.
What?
What?
The mastermind?
What the heck?
Come on, there's no way. The mastermind got charbroiled? Get serious.
Yasuhiro really wants a fucking Whopper, doesn't he? Beyond well done and charbroiled. This character brought to you by McDonald's. Have this character your way.
You said Whopper.
Listen, I did. I did say Whopper, but also... With the burning food thing, it also could be McDonald's. I agree, normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering, but I have no reason to believe it may be true. But I have reason to believe it may be true. Oh, that's fucking right, we had an illness and passed out. Welcome on, Twiz, glad to have ya. McD's
Hey, Twiz!
Go and enjoy your work and get some good sleep.
We got day COVID, and then Monokuma fucking died.
Yeah, they found a Monokuma bot they started taking apart, and it was really weird. It was like we entered an alternate reality. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right?
But...
Also, the fact that 4 people found the body and a body has been discovered hasn't gone off.
Oh, I know this chapter, Starky, trust your gut, that's all I'll say. I have gotten, that's like the 7th or 8th warning I have gotten for this fucking chapter. What is going, I'm scared. You people are scaring me.
But the corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? Oh my god, Chihiro's back!
Even with Chihiro dying twice, you can't escape doing her voice.
I'm also being ran through the gauntlet right now.
A little bit.
Fuck? Every time fucking Owie talks, fucking what's-his-face talks too. Meanwhile, Toko's dead in the corner. So the same person may very well be the mastermind who played all this out. And according to the files, the mastermind is a man in his late 30s. seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
What the heck?
Come on, it's also getting glad to have you. Girl be crying and pissing in the afterlife.
You go to heaven and there's two Chihiros.
Which one's the real one and one of them's clearly a computer? Take the shot!
He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't.
Then could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair?
Huh?
Huh?
I'd fuck eat. Mook. Wait, I have to do this with Kyoko's voice. Mukuro Ikusawa, the 16th student at Hope's Peak Academy. Also known as the Ultimate Despair. What are you talking about? And why did you start talking like Kyoko? What the fuck, dude? It's not cool. She probably just died. The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you'd better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro Ikusawa.
Oh my fucking god! Oh. That's... Because the stream 2 weeks ago, this specific scene was like 6 or 7 fucking times. This is the
This
fourth
would
or
have been an
fifth.
8 if we kept going.
Mukuro Ikusawa, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in the school, the one they call the Ultimate Despair. Watch out for her. Also, welcome on in, Takiroshi. Glad to have you. Being obsequious in the sight of the esteemed Byakuya Togami.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
The one they call the Ultimate Despair. Watch out for her.
It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusawa is the mastermind. No, the mastermind, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's a female? That would match the Bonnie's characteristics. That's some Chris.
Brothers, sisters and in-betweeners, raise your voices. Can I get a Mukuro Ikusawa?
Can I get a Mukuro Ikusawa?
So,
And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is the girl Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair? But she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot. How did she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense. They just suddenly show up and then die?
Be Mukuro Ikusawa. Watch a bunch of teenagers kill each other. Show up in the final the final position. Die. Does not elaborate. Leaves. I think we'd better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is.
Ah! Hey! Wait!
What?
What?
Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko?
God, I wish we could forget Toko.
What?
Oh yeah! She got totally blown up, huh?
Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her.
Damn!
It's a fucking jump scare. It's the developers have turned the murderer girl into a fucking jump scare, not by the fact that she could kill us, but by the fact that she has these faces. I hate it. I hate it.
Oh, she survived. Right.
Oh, she survived. Great. Huh? What just happened, Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh.
Oh my
Then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen.
All right, body. Hello. I should take a close look at the body one more time.
So,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl.
Is this why you needed a break? Oh. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. Oh, we're suddenly fucking playing, what's the game? The Mortician's Assistant?
Oh
We're
no.
gonna have to make the desiccating jungle juice. There's something next to the body. It's a key? Is that what Kyoko took from Monokuma? What did you steal?
so
I stole this. A key? Well, looking at it, I could tell it just wasn't any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on the Earth. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is...
What?
What is it? What, did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then. It looks like it's... I don't know, it's got that like sci-fi look to it that's like, oh, this is the room to this is the key to the data lab or whatever.
Yeah.
You're fucking...
The clearly labeled key to the data lab.
It's got like fucking Star Trek effects on it. Byakuya mentally wishing Toko is less into being degraded. Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Oh my god, Rish, I felt like I didn't buy enough dice at Gen Con, so I'm ordering more right now. Honestly, fair though. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean
So in other words,
the bio lab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor? In your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? You stupid Makoto. You were always my errand. You were always my errand boy. Is this the way that they lab? That's the bio lab. Raw. Let's give it a shot. I went to insert the key I found in the garden into the keyhole. Key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. This is the bio lab. Raw. Don't dead open inside.
We're gonna be walking down these hallways alone and something's gonna come running at us.
Oh my god. If it turns into a fucking like Ao Oni.
Oh my god.
Situation where there's just like a murderer on the loose. Were you the data lab? Office. Here's the need to check on this floor of the headmaster's. Okay, data center. If he doesn't play Warhammer or Shadowrun, you never have enough dice. Okay, this is no, that's the office. Like it's a data lab place. That's Ken.
It's that big screen next to the Monokuma thing.
So the door to this data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I insert the key I'd found in the garden into the keyhole, it fits! Then this is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. Are you sure you don't want to do a little snooping? Just a touch. So you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor.
Then we can get into the data center now!
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Extremely Kirby in the Forgotten Lands. And here we are, and here we are, and here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked.
Hey, so when you open that door, there's not gonna be another huge kaboom like before, right?
I swear to fuck, we're fighting Killer Queen with all the bombs laid everywhere. Everything's a bomb. This door is a bomb. That body, a bomb. Even my words, a bomb.
You're asking that question now?
Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Dirk Sid? Welcome on in, Raiders. Dirk Raid. Let me give you a shout out for Dirk Sid. Yeah, welcome on in. For those who do not know, I'm StarkyMorph, Big A Chaos Crew on your net, variety streamer, live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. EST. Mostly I play indie games, however, on occasion play games backed by your bigger corporations, such as Nintendo, or in this instance, Spike Chunsoft, because we're playing Danganronpa. Since we're joined by the ever-amazing Marshmallow Bears, who is also a streamer. If you would like to see what all he's been up to, you can click on his name in the video title. Yeah, welcome on in. Let me see, what were you up to? Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, what were you playing, Dirk?
But yeah, that car crash is my stream in a nutshell. I know that Yu-Gi-Oh has a lot of archetypes. Like, there's a lot of creature archetypes, and that's about it. And also that it's like kind of broken at a competitive level because it's oops all turn 1 kills. Anyways, it's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Welcome on in, Debo. Glad to have you.
Starky, I wanted to warn you.
God damn it.
Mukuro Ikuzaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Thank you, Chris, for warning me again. I don't want to make sure I never forget about Mukuro Ikuzaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in the school, the one they call the ultimate despair. I need to watch out for her. I was playing a few decks, mostly generators.
Ah, okay. That's like a from what I remember, it's like a Final Fantasy like deck.
Okay, interesting. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Something about her popping up and being like, "Oh." Please
She's
tell me-
staying far away from that door.
I think everyone is, except for Byakuya. I reach out and put my hand on the door. I close my eyes and try to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly open the door. Welcome on, Breezy Wolf. Glad to have you. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes.
Whoa.
Hey, it's me, Monokuma Door! I turned myself into a door. Isn't that silly? In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface sphere like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
what?
Hey, that's...
Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look at what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. And they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
Oh, and the sole purpose of this room is to watch us.
to watch us. This room is
It's all clear.
The Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Watching us. Then I think this settles it.
huh?
The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusawa, and she was the Mastermind.
Then the mastermind is dead? Like really, really dead?
It would seem so.
Oh, for serious?
It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. The Mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So, who was it that...
But if the mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this little hellhole.
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on!
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first.
But what about the exit?
What the fuck did I just say, Hero? You know how much I hate repeating myself. I hate repeating myself. It's my least favorite thing to do. If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind was obviously murdered.
Murdered?
So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
Naturally. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There is absolutely no doubt. The Mastermind was murdered.
But
Well, why is it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the Mastermind.
I'm telling you.
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again! Mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answer to those questions. After all, the Mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the Mastermind. And then they just stood there. There's nothing showing up on this one.
Oh, hey, look! Next to that TV! Isn't that a TV antenna?
how about that?
It is! Just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas.
Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV?
Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning Hina's here. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on, come on, come on.
You know?
Oh, you're all starved for info from the outside world, huh?
This game was before streaming, huh? It's like a decade old, so yeah, 2013. I think Justin TV, which is like the original version of Twitch, was like 2012, so streaming had literally just started.
Alright, let me work my magic. And you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it.
I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Wait, wasn't that a TV show, Quantum Leap or whatever?
Yeah, quantum leap.
That was kind of a little bit before my time, honestly.
I know a little bit about it, but not too much.
I only know it because it got referenced in Family Guy. Back when I used to watch Family Guy. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on.
Hmm.
And they're all on, but they seem to be locked.
So what? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in.
What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network and Alter Ego. You may well be right about that,
What?
but there's no point in thinking about it now. I smell bird. Welcome on in, Jake. Glad to have you. I could see Owie having a Twitch stream. I think, okay, of all of the people in this game, Hifumi is definitely the most likely to be a Twitch streamer, right?
Yeah.
I think Hifumi is the most likely, but Hina would be the most likely female, I think, to start a Twitch stream. I think a new
You
quantum...
don't think Sakura would stream workouts?
Do people stream workouts?
Yeah.
Huh. I guess that makes sense. Hifumi would VTube? Oh god, no, you're 100% right, actually. You can't stream his art on Twitch, that shit got banned instantly. So yeah, I could see Sakura and Hina, it's like the couples that share a Twitch stream. Like
the fashion chick.
what fashion chick?
Remember at the beginning of the game, Junko?
Oh! There's no fucking way this is Junko.
No, Junko would totally Twitch stream.
Oh, no, okay, no, you make a very compelling point, actually. For Mario streams workouts, I think? Okay. I knew he did, like, cooking streams. I didn't realize he streamed also the workouts. I mean, every character is kind of VTuber. Yeah, but they're not VTuber derogatory. Sakura and Hina would do exercises on stream. Welcome on Chimera. That's probably not how that's supposed to be read, but yeah, I could see those two for sure being like because there's actually one off the top of my head. I can't remember what the name of the channel is, but there's a channel of like two bodybuilders that like are a couple and they stream. DA's rated into them once. I literally cannot remember the name of the channel though. You're right. The planet. This is weird. Like, I guess it's just like a different interpretation, but also like I've never really seen it. Like usually it's west on the left and then east on the right.
In Japan, lots of countries, wherever the country is like the middle point, and a lot of Japanese media puts Japan right in the center line.
That makes sense. Like a matter of perspective, it just kind of threw me off for a moment. Like, what? Something's wrong here. I can feel it, but because also this makes the Pacific Ocean look way smaller than it actually is. Pacific Ocean's fucking big. There's a really ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Oh, Toko, you're gonna fucking end my goddamn life at this point. Look at Master Go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership? Thank you, Makoto, for immediately ending the conversation. You have my sincerest gratitude for not engaging. No matter what, when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have in it? Why is there a fucking surveillance camera in the surveillance camera room that you can only get into if you...
Maybe someone's watching in here in case someone comes in.
Who watches the watchers?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, also, happy 8/8 day, everyone. Ah, yes, it is War Day. Welcome on Elio Ying, glad to have you. It is the second Vor Day of the year, as opposed to 4/4, which is Eat Your Friends Day.
I hate that.
I don't know why there's, because it's 4/4 is Eat Your Friends Day, but like then the 8/8 is like the Vor Day, because 8/8 like eat, but 8/8.
Yeah.
The store's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What's the matter, Makoto? You don't want to touch my door face? do it with your hands.
What else are you supposed to touch it with?
I don't know. Probably an explosive device, knowing Monokuma. What could be inside? No luck.
The door's locked, huh? What if you use the key that opened this room?
Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right, the mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
You know? Huh?
Oh! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa!
What's wrong?
Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? No. Well, wait, that's not Hina. No, all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it.
Frickin' idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world.
What the heck?
And they were sitting here watching TV this whole time? I thought they really thought they could get away with it.
Welcome on, Chaos. Glad to have you. Oh, God. Good.
Huh?
Head hurty, but me here. Go get some Tylenol and water and some rest if you need. I do appreciate you being here, but also take care of yourself first and foremost. Huh? This is...
It's feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Oh, that's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird, huh?
You're weird. Weird in every way possible. And not just weird. Super weird.
But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So, how is it showing the camera feed?
Well,
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try.
Hero went through each channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
What the heck? Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No. There must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup.
A trick? What kind of trick?
Ah!
That was
Jump scare.
that was an actual jump scare response.
Actually,
I'm not sure, but
Huh?
ah!
What?
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 Been a while, you friggin' bastards! Monokuma! Oh, you're supposed to be dead! Yeah! Me? Dead? Don't be friggin' stupid!
What?
You're acting kinda strange. Something seems different.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already.
Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again?
Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see, the moment you went from hope to despair.
Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment.
Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past. Cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game.
You can't be serious. We have to keep going?
Let me out of here!
No! We were supposed to get out of here!
Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you don't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Woo, I am pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
The heck?
But I connected the antenna. So why is it just showing us the surveillance feed?
Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh? But what does that mean?
Oh fuck, are we being broadcast to the nation?
What? Is this a game show?
Okay, there was something that popped up in my YouTube suggestions recently about a guy, a really a Japanese comedian who was effectively locked in a room. Is this cool Faraday cage? Are we the live streamers? This Japanese comedian who was locked in a room and recorded for literal years, for a game show where they wanted to see if he could survive off of just write-in what's the letter entry things that you can get prizes from. I can't remember the term for it is. But this dude, literally cut off from society for fucking years. Literally did not have clothes for most of the time that he was trapped in a single room. They did not give him food in lottery type things. Yeah, exactly. This dude was literally tortured for fucking years for a Japanese game show.
It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
Unbelievable.
Ugh, you're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills.
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV.
What?
Extreme.
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV.
Doesn't matter how many times he says it, I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning.
What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
When did Monica become Marge Simpson? That's a good question. Oh, god damn it.
This killing game is sponsored by Mukuro Waikuzaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school, the one they call the ultimate despair.
Crazy.
Watch
I
out
was
for
crazy once. They sent me in a rubber room with Mukuro Ikasaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school, the one they call the ultimate despair. I watched out for her because but she drove me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. Welcome on in, Growly. Glad to have you. Did you read this?
Oh, I said this, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
That's...
It can't be. Have they taken over the airways somehow?
Oh no!
The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible!
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that. All you need is one weird trick that I found in hijacking the airwaves is easy mode.
Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
Of course!
I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
what are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police, everyone else would be going crazy.
Crazy, I was crazy.
No! Yeah! There's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did?
Huh?
yes, indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who could actually come in here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
This can't be.
Want to take control of all communications like that? You'd need an astronomical amount of resources.
Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember?
What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh, there's a little business of...
Well, come on, Astroth, glad to have you. Oh, it's finally
my
happening.
God.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Huh?
Class trial? You mean...
Lucius, thank you for the follow-up to the lab chat. Glad to have you. Oh my fucking god. Oh god, it's not getting picked up by my OBS at all.
It's the Monokuma file.
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you've got, okay?
Heart-pounding excitement.
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
Wait, I can't wait.
And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright.
I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment and... How is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought finally, we could get out of here.
And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What? What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ukasaba, the 16th student hidden somewhere in the school, watch out for her, was the one who died.
That's her full name. I can't wait for Mukuro Ukasaba, the 16th student, the one they call the ultimate despair that you need to watch out for. Meets my favorite character in any piece of literature. Jugumu Jugumu Goku no Surikiri Kaijari Suigo no Suigo Matsu Unamatsu Kuramatsu Tokoro ni Sumu. I can't remember. It's Tokoro ni Sumu, and I can't remember the transition into Paipo no Sharingan no Gurindai Gurindai no Ponpoku no Chokumen no Chosuke. Everything about Mukuro Ukasaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in the school, the one they called the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, welcome on, Blobstock. Glad to have you.
Hey Starky, I'm kinda struggling RN, can you give me some money? Preferably the one in your wallet. In fact, if I could have it, that'd be fantastic. Also, what's those cool numbers you have on your SSN? I wanna compare, but you go first.
What do you mean compare? But yeah, welcome on into Lobster Dog, Ambrose, and Winter Tiger. Glad to have you. How are you doing? We're doing good. We're vibing, and also, what the fuck is happening in this game now? And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means the mastermind, Mukuro Gasaba, isn't dead. Bunny, Binoy TF, explodes. So naturally, that body doesn't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko has been murdered. No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. Have it end like this? I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not, it doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we'd better begin.
But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct, and must be someone participating in our school life.
Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko?
Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying now.
Huh?
What you just said.
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There's a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my research. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how this game works, after all. Well, I'd better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. Victim had... What is this fucking rock music playing out of nowhere?
Yeah, what is this?
It kind of is a jam, though.
Yeah, it slaps, but why?
Also, I do have to use the restroom. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be right back.
Oh no!
Enjoy the vibes. Enjoy the jam.
Chat. I am going to go fill up my water bottle, but while I'm gone, you have permission to set everything on fire. But don't tell Starky I told you that. Shh.
See, Chad has decided to arson down the lab while I've been gone. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Hopefully y'all took an opportunity to go get, like, the restroom and the snacks and whatever. I've been dealing with some kind of, like, I don't know, stomach bug or food poisoning or whatever, so welcome on, Gamer. Glad to have ya. Disabled emote only for this room. Oh my fucking god. Each game has 2 versions of the investigation theme. Oh, I just realized this is the main investigation theme. First, went to get some water. It's probably the smart play, honestly. Yeah, I don't know, some kind of stomach bug or whatever going on.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back. But yeah, sorry about that. Dealing with the stomach bug for like the last week or so. It just refuses to go away. Hopefully, it goes away by the time I have to go to the doctor in September for unrelated reasons. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Dude, chapter 5. Yep, we are deep in the game. All the investigation themes are bops. The theme for these games are called Box 15 and 16. Interesting. Monokuma file number 5 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that might be important, from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. But check the body more thoroughly. Maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. It can't be Kyoko. Look at this fucking hand. That ain't Kyoko hand.
Yeah. Kyoko didn't have a tattoo.
Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they'd get in the way of normal activity. Fake nails has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Did we get the body has been discovered announcement? Yes, we did. There's something on the back of her right hand. Is that a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it's like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Tattoo on the... Yeah, Kyoko always wore gloves, but with fake nails, it would be impossible. Tattoo on the right hand has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Exploded body analysis has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. I mean, she could have worn gloves with big nails, but yikes. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? Okay. The knife. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this? Yeah, it's the fucking knife that they gave to Makoto.
Yeah.
And the one that you got threatened with. That's it. It's the knife the person was holding. So Genocide Jill die? No, unfortunately not. And apparently she's about to say some gamer words, which I'm going to have to probably avoid reading. Welcome on, Dirk. Glad to have you, though. This is getting really weird. There's just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. Gamer words? Apparently, Toko about to say something so fucking bad that I had 3 or 4 different people warn me that she was about to say some bad shit. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because... When they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I just reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then and if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? Just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Knife for the crime scene has been added to the truthful section of your light handbook. These look like fragments of something. They're all burned, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like this before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Fragments near the dead body have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Listen, Makoto. Do you remember how the body looked? You know, before it blew up?
If I remember right, he was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said that to touch it is to avoid getting bloody. Why does it look like there's blood underneath the mask? But also, like, I guess it can't be blood because it's red instead of the purple.
I think it's for, like, tassels.
Yeah. Oh, it seems like the person no one expects to make it to the end. Oh, my expectation is that Hina is going to be, like, the only survivor by the end of this. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked.
Well, having to talk about it like that helps me remember it a lot better, too. So thank you, too. Body before the explosion has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Let's check on the chickens. Remember, there's some chickens in the coop. There's only 4 chickens! Where's the 5th chicken? There was definitely 5, if I remember right. I count 4 chickens. Huh? 4?
Yo.
What's going on, Makoto?
Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here?
Of course! There were precisely 5.
Yeah, right?
What's wrong?
There's only 4 chickens in here now. We're 1 short.
Oh. Ah!
That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then.
Is the missing chicken the killer? Oh no, chicken became Nugget. The plot important. The chicken was the killer the whole time. I can't make. I forgot. I can't make fucking jokes about this video game because every joke turns into reality.
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished.
I did my best to ignore Hiro and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Chicken coop chickens has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Most likely thing to kill Hiro, chicken.
So, who does the body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore.
Maybe the chicken just got unclucky. Boo. Hiss. But also, actually a really good pun. I mean, you interview multiple animals over the course of the Ace Attorney games. I've only played the first one, and I remember that was a, that you do at one point interview a parrot, which at least makes some amount of sense.
It's 11 o'clock right now.
Okay, and?
We're serious.
No, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body.
When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual. I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. There it was around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right. It had to have been around 9 o'clock.
Oh! Now that you mention it, I think you're right. Well, I think we can say for sure the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done.
What do you mean, your job? Hiro is like, Hiro is definitely like brushing against the edge of the fourth wall. Hero's like, my job is to tell you exactly when the body was found. That's all I have, the only relevance I have in this case. That's a pretty small job. When the body was found, it's been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. Let me react to your talk. What do you mean? What do you want to talk about?
So in other words,
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
in other words,
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
naturally.
You know how many times he's been accused of murder so far? That is very fair, actually. Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words,
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during the nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have an airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the victim is really Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by her room as well. But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's... Fuck it, are we finally gonna be able to kill the rich bastard? Can we finally break out the guillotines? Really bad, isn't it? Star! Thank you for the 5 gift subs, you sweetheart. The gift subs over to Audix, Digital Trash, Breezing Wolf, Zeta Irin, and Zedern. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs, you sweetheart. Enjoy the ad review and the emotes, and if you're here, feel free to at Star and let them know you appreciate the gift subs. Alibi, schmalibi, believe in your friends. Plant. The Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away. Oh, yes, the controls. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? And if the body was here before, then the sprinklers should have gotten it wet, which would mean the murder must have taken place. So it had to have taken place after 7:30.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you go alibi. Let's be sure I look at the tool shed. The room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Why are there so many murders involving tarps? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that to be related to the case. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Nothing about that bothers me. Good murder tool. It really is, honestly. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. It's like hard to handle this pickaxe. Crazy diamond. I guess because they're trying to say that there's basically nothing else. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go to in order to confirm my suspicions.
Huh.
It does not look familiar to me in the slightest.
Me either.
I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. The key to her room.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if you'll let me borrow her room key. Don't be a bitch, Byakuya. Hey, Byakuya. If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see. Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe we should check out that one area. What do you mean the fucking... The only area that's been referred to as that one area is the, I think, on the second floor. The area behind the bathroom.
Oh.
That's the only thing I can think of. What floor are we on? This is the second floor. Okay, it's not letting me in there. Fuck. I actually have no idea.
What all the Byakuya say again?
It looks like it... Starky, check no mic when you can. For sure. Let's... It might have to wait until after stream. I feel like it looks like a frame. No, doesn't look like there's anything out of place here.
It's a fragment of something.
Hmm. I mean, worst case, we just do like a... It has to be one of those special rooms, for sure. Wait. Wait. Is it the murder room? Is it the murder room on the 5th floor?
Oh.
The weird room with, like, the murder scene in it? This is the curse of taking apparently a single break during these is like, oh god. Okay, I think it was this one. That's the bio room. Okay, so it's not here. This is the plant room. Fine, gay people can't navigate. The dojo? The lockers here. No. Okay, so it has to be on the 4th floor.
Is it
then.
the?
Is it the music room? There's a lot of places it could be. The chem. Let's check the chem since we're here. Nope. I see they cleaned up after. Everything's back to normal, just like with Sayaka and Taka. Monokuma's responsible, I'm sure. Sakura ended her life by drinking the poison she got from here. It's all the mastermind's fault. Whoever they are, I can never forgive them. There's been no use for the music room yet.
No. We talked to Kyoko in there, but that's it.
It's just a grand piano. I don't think it's related to the case. God damn it. Maybe the rec room? Like one of the only places we haven't checked yet. I don't know. I'm grasping at straws here. Everything's back to normal. Just like okay. Let's look at the actual thing itself. There's a bit of charred debris near the body. It seems familiar to something that was seen earlier. Is
Seen
that
earlier?
yeah, really all they're gonna fucking give us? Just like a red corner. I was seeing it earlier.
What was seen earlier? Is it something in the gym with the broken Monokuma?
Oh, that could actually make sense. My thoughts either the gym or at this point the sauna room.
Yeah, I was thinking the sauna room too.
Monokuma was laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
Oh fuck!
Oh no! I just found something. What is it?
It's
It's what?
a bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
Bomb?
And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragment I found in the garden. Targets near the dead body have been updated. Okay, I've checked everything else I could think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Welcome on in, Cyrus. Glad to have ya. Licka. Licka sniffa. Okay, map. Also, it's just funny how like the first we're like, yeah, like this is regular. How's it going? It's going alright. We are. I'm terrified because this little lady over here is gonna say some shit that's gonna get me canceled on Twitch. But yeah, we're solving a murder mystery. You think you can go soon, Byakuya? You wanted to check on Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Ah, wait for me. Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. I really think Byakuya is the one who set this up. I just want him to die. Yeah, for some reason, Danganronpa needs to have that one character. I can't unlock it myself. I need to ask Byakuya.
Do you like this? Well, no more.
Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then... And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. The third one has like 6. Oh god. There's 6 characters on the level of Taka? Am I gonna be able to fucking stream that game? So this is Kyoko's room. 6. Is that Loss?
Oh my god!
It looks a little Loss-ish, right?
It does.
There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? Third game has only had like one really bad Sussy character, Starky Grip. I think it's probably a key. Lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
Gonna grip Starky like a burger? Grip me like Borger. Barbger. Then maybe pet. Bond Epic is a key. I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that might go to. The dojo. Woodblock key has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Burbgers. Old burb gentle like Borger. Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting at it here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I'd better not look inside.
What?
You want to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. Clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know! Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
Interesting.
Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? Makoto, come on, man. But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78, student registry. Mukuro Ikasaba! The one they call the ultimate despair! Mukuro Ikasaba.
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikasaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key.
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and blank, that's it. Key and profile.
This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. Made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuro Ikasaba. Number, 16 students. Sex, female. Is that the cute Marshmallow Bear and the cute Starky? Well, it's definitely the cute Marshmallow Bear. Welcome on, Jeffrey. Glad to have you. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later alone and completely unannounced. I fucking swear to God, if it turns out that Kyoko is actually Mukuro Ikusawa.
That's what I'm thinking.
She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Watch your words, Starky. I know the game can fucking hear me. It might come true. Mukuro's profile has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's nonfiction, the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then...
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. Fenrir, so was that wolf tattoo then? This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it.
Whoa, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Ah, it's you!
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile.
So what if we did?
Hey.
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours.
Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as a school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself.
Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is. Now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
Interesting?
It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hall way back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all.
Misunderstanding? Are you saying?
in other words.
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16.
16, then.
Mukuro Ikusawa.
Oh my god.
The
16th student. Lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one called the Ultimate Despair. Watch out for her. The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusawa. I fucking hate it here. She's part of the school life. The one making all the regulations is... Why?
Huh? Did you say something?
Why are you telling us this?
Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Make sense?
Well, now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get. So I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge?
I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kitty Kitty, so I'm going to share a little secret with ya.
Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover up a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
What?
Okay, now that's all you get.
Scars. Monokuma's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand, the tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars. Which means those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Jesus!
Oh my god.
Yucky, what the fuck, man? Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro was the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case.
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Hey, they're wolf him! Pokemon Raiders! The delay from... the delay from Mix It Up Bot was a, it makes me want to perish in real time. Yeah, welcome on Raiders. For those of you who do not know, I'm StarkyMorph, Big A Chaos Creating Internet, variety streamer, live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. EST. Mostly I play indie games, however, we'll on occasion play games backed by a bigger corporation. We've been playing Pikmin 4 on channel recently, and today we are playing Danganronpa, which is a Spike Chunsoft, and we're joined by Marshmallow Bear. Say hi, Marsh.
Hello.
But yeah, we are investigating a mystery. And also trying to figure out who the murder victim was, because we have the corpse, but it was hit by a car wreck. Exactly, it was basically that. Did he say that? He said someone was making the rules, not necessarily Mukuro. It could be you, Byaku, who keeps messing with our cases. But yeah, what were you up to? Let me, actually, with that shadow, let me go ahead and check. Oh, Baldur's Gate 3, excellent. I've seen a little bit of gameplay of Baldur's Gate 3. It does look super interesting. I've been wanting to watch you play this again. I'm glad then. It really means a lot to hear that, actually. Investigating mystery and rewriting history, Borb Tales. Borb Tales. Woohoo! She killed Kyoko. Anyone shouldn't be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. Sorry, I was getting food. All good.
What?
But, based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikasawa isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So in other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. What game is this? It's Danganronpa. Welcome on, Koozie. Be glad to have you. It makes more sense, then, to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion? And that's what makes sense to me. When you say it, it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected. Well, are you coming? Oh, thank you for warping us to the dojo. There are wooden lockers here. They use wood-block keys, just like those super traditional public bathhouses. Looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock end. The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. I don't like the use of eagerly here. Especially not when you're talking about a lock and key mechanism.
Oh, God.
There are arrows in here. Looks like 10 arrows in total. Eagerly accepted. Welcome on, Lucius. Glad to have you. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a bloodstain?
See.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. What's fun to call me? Glad to have you. Looks like you've gotten pretty far. I think we're like 70, 75% of the way through the game, if I had to guess at this point. This duct tape is related to the case somehow, but how could it possibly be involved? Bloody duct tape has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. Huh? What next location? What? There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? How are we supposed to find out about that? You are fastly approaching the finale, yeah? Okay. Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? Research? The library? Are you talking about the archive? Man, I loved Dimpled Rumpus. Welcome on, Iridium. Glad to have you. That's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? Byakuya, I'm gonna need you to censor the word of French. How dare you say that to me? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you. But I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into an enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe that there was a mounting internal tension within the group and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This is... this all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality? Well, it isn't. This is our reality. The only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report says something about where the name Fenrir comes from. Are you really gonna choose that when you could choose to talk about the, oh, hey, look, they supposedly were all killed off. And we have someone here who's supposedly connected to Fenrir. It's not important. That's right. Instead, Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. Oh, I guess if we have to confirm that, then sure, why not? Go for it. Go off, game. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean Mukuro Ikasaba's profile has been updated in the Truth Bolt section of your handbook?
Uh-oh. We don't have a lot to go off of.
No.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial!
So Starky, who is the killer?
God.
Fuck. Is it Kyoko? It looks like it's Kyoko right now.
It's gotta be Kyoko.
So, please meet up in the usual
They
spot.
said stick with your gut.
See you later!
You got this, bird? Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. It would seem that way. Let's go.
If Kyoko's not there for the class trial...
Wait. It's Byakuya. It 100% has to be Byakuya.
What makes you say that?
The blood... Okay, the bloody duct tape we found in the locker... in the dojo... is connected to the case. The only person... The key to that locker we found in Kyoko's room... We know that the murder had to have taken place after 7:30 in the morning, which means that the only person who could have gotten access to Kyoko's room to be involved with the murder is Byakuya, because he's the one who had her key.
Ah.
Easier to ask what happened to the chicken. God, where the fuck does the chicken fit in all this?
Yeah, what? Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showing up together. Where the heck have you two been? He just disappeared without a word.
We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you?
But, are you jealous?
Hey.
Is Toko about to say the F slur?
We'll see.
Or are you just making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10. Welcome on, B-Skills. Glad to have you.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma showed up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again. What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or...
Or what?
What?
Jesus!
Oh, did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that?
What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here. Now can we?
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you.
Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? We all agree it's a violation. I'll arrange a punishment right now.
If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
I'm here, and no rule's been broken.
What?
Kyoko! Yeah, so Mukuro is the one who died.
Yeah. Kyoko, you're still alive! No, that's just ghost!
Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you.
When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko!
So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die.
Thank God. I'm so glad you're okay.
Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh?
He's right. Now we gotta deal with the ghost.
I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Welcome on, Fairy Tears. Glad to have you. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator.
Master, wait for me.
God, who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
But
I'll be happy when this trial is all over.
One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you?
Correct.
So,
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms.
the second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered.
Then, when did you find out?
So,
Just now, I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. Took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to the trial completely uninformed, can I?
That's why you were late.
however,
I'm sorry, I kept you all waiting.
But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's where the key you found goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school.
What?
just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation,
It would seem.
because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me.
For her? It's a strange way to put it. Class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all,
Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Being the last one left, I stepped onto the elevator. And this door slid shut. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. Can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. Dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. Congrats on 1.5k. Yeah, we actually hit it yesterday. I don't know why it's displaying it again. Twitch doing Twitch things, I guess. But yeah, I guess it's time for me to start practicing fucking Hollow Knight. Dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair.
Wait, I can't wait.
Monokuma, you probably should have talk to an interior decorator before you made this change. Jesus Christ. Oh boy, let's fucking go. Yeah. I'll probably make the next one for 2.5k. I don't know what I'm gonna do for if I ever hit 2.5k. A long way away, but...
Oh, I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this.
You saw Barbie.
The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed. Let's get on with the show.
And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. You want to try to get through the trial or call it a bit short today?
We could call it short today. I'm actually really tired.
That's fair. Go ahead and equip. Steadies your aim a little, effective during the non-stop debate in the Hangman's Gambit. Well, we got a decent number of skills, so... Yeah. We're going to call it a bit short today. You know, as we ease back, as I personally ease back into streaming, and you know, it's a question of what happened to this chicken. Will have to wait. It will have to wait until next time, unfortunately. Let me go ahead and, I guess, Alt F4 out of the game because it's not giving me an option. Yeah, Marsh, find someone who will raid out to and get shut yourself out.
Hello, my name is Marshmallow Bears. I'm a variety streamer. I run a campsite here on Twitch. We do a variety streams on my channel, and if you like visual novels, we're trying to do visual novels at least every other week. We got Where the Demon Lurks this week, and gonna have a new visual novel next week, so I look forward to that. Let's see. There's not a lot of people on today. We can go into... Let's see, what is this person doing?
Marsh, how do you feel about Raikou?
Oh, I love him.
Mukuru Ikasawa, Mukuru Ikasawa is also a good one. Oh, never mind, that is a good one. Yeah, that's actually a great message. Use my emotes or Marsh's, whichever you happen to have.
Let's see.
I see Bear. Let's see.
Big Bun is doing Silent Hill 3.
Ooh, Mr. Big Bunny. Mr. Big Bunny is such a sweetheart. Where is he? There he is. Oh, he's popped up right here. All right. We're going to end up wrapping up a little early today. As you know, I kind of try to ease back into streaming, and Marsh was streaming earlier today, so I'm sure it's hard to stream and then be actually, you know what, I have experienced that. I have been that person. But yeah. If this is your first time here, I'm StarkyMorph, Big A Chaos Crew Internet, variety streamer, live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. EST. Mostly I play indie games, however I will on occasion play a game backed by bigger corporations such as Nintendo, or in this case, by Twinsoft. But yeah, if you'd like to stay up to date with the stream, including when we'll be going live, Twitter's the place to be until I get a blue sky, or until it falls completely into the ocean. But who is chicken? Either But Who is Chicken or Mukuru Ikasaba. Either of those would be great. Yeah, thanks for streaming, nerd. Thank you all for being here, nerds. I'm just kidding. I love you all to bits. And it means a lot just being able to vibe and hang out with everyone here. But yeah, Twitter, TikTok, which is edited content made by myself as well as my editor, Mashio, which I actually got Mashio to work on some stuff. So hopefully we're going to get a little bit more back on the consistent scheduling of every Monday. I've fallen off of it with the break and all the chaos and the charity stream. And then I have a YouTube, like to catch up on the VODs there, see what all we've been up to. And then a Discord if you'd like to hop in there, say how the sweet beans, and see the curse content those sweet beans post. But yeah, we're gonna raid to Mr. Big Bunny, who is a huge sweetheart, absolutely adorable PNG tuber, who plays a lot of horror games, and it's him and his Chunky Croc friend. I love all of you. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you Thursday for I don't know what. I will figure that out. Love you. Bye.